Well, today you're listening to Monday with the Mayor here on 18 WJTS because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And today we are speaking with Santa Claus Town Council President Michael Johannes. So, can you tell me how the pandemic is affecting the tourism since Holiday World had to close early?
I think generally the tourism in the town has been down for the attractions about 80% for the year. That's a substantial number. We're talking about someplace in the neighborhood of 650,000 people who didn't come to the town of Santa Claus this year who normally come. So it has a great effect on not just Santa Claus, but also Ferdinand, Huntingburg, and Jasper because of the hotels and the restaurants that are there that those people didn't visit. So it's having a big economic impact on all this, not just the attractions, but all the associated businesses.
And how are the small businesses in Santa Claus doing with the pandemic?
Campgrounds and that type of stuff have had kind of the opposite. They're still down, but their attendance has been about 80% of what it was last year, whereas the attractions are down. Those, at least the owners that I've talked to, have been up. However, the restaurants, the gas stations, and the convenience stores, that type of thing, are suffering a lot. And it'll be interesting to see if some of the restaurants can survive.
It's almost Christmas season. How do you think the pandemic will affect the Christmas season in Santa Claus?
I wish I had a crystal ball to tell you that. I am also president of America's Christmas Hometown. It's the festival committee that runs all the generally the main events that are happening in the town, and we canceled our craft fair, which had probably about 110 exhibitors, and we probably had in the neighborhood of 3,000 people visit that craft fair. And so we hold it in the high school and the middle school at Heritage Hills, and it was decided last summer that we couldn't take the chance on, infecting the schools. So that was canceled. This past week, we decided to cancel the parade, mainly because we're not sure how many people would actually be able to participate in the parade itself. We normally have about 70 to 75 units, and we did a survey, and we only got back of the people who actually answered the survey were only about 20% of the normal parade units. So we've canceled the Christmas parade for the first time, and this would have been our 26th year. However, we are going to have a new event to kind of replace the parade that hopefully will keep people in the festive holiday mood, but make them in a little safer presentation. We're going to have a Christmas fireworks display on December 12th at 5:30 in the evening. We're working with Holiday World is going to allow us to use their facilities. We will set the fireworks off out of the Raven lot, which is the lot on the north side, or sometimes people call it the main lot. And then we will line the cars up, people in their cars, in the Legend lot, which is the lot on the south side of 162, and we'll line them up like a drive-in movie, except we will leave spaces between each car. And then we're also going to have some food trucks, I think, which you will be able to go from your car up to get food and take it back. There won't be any public seating areas. And there's some other events we're planning to do with that, but we're not sure of possibly a big car show during the daytime before the fireworks show. So we are planning something to take up that time period, and hopefully people can enjoy it, but also we think it'll be a more safer environment. If people are, in their cars or sticking close to their cars, and we've got cars spaced out to watch the fireworks.
And switching holidays, do you know what your town's doing for Halloween this year?
I mean, we're allowing trick-or-treating. People can use their own discretion whether they want to take their kids out. And we did in the past have a trick-or-trunk treat thing in the park, but we canceled that. So people can take their children out trick-or-treating if they so desire, and that's up to each individual parent.
Do you know when your trick-or-treating hours are?
I think it's 5 to 8 Central Time.
On Halloween?
Yes. Mm-hmm. The only thing I'd like to add is we are almost completed our latest segment of the trails. If you happen to come through Santa Claus, you'll notice along 162 a lot of work is going on, and it wasn't supposed to be completed until next spring, but I think the weather has allowed us to move forward. There's a real possibility that this segment of the trail will be finished before the end of the year.
Well, today you've been listening to Monday with the Mayor here on 18 WJTS, and today we have been on the phone with Santa Claus Town Council President Michael Johannes. Thanks for tuning in. This is 18 WJTS, local people watching local people.